Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to part 3 of my Stevenage onslaught to the Premier League. I have decided to end the last one quite abruptly due to the fact that I had my computer spazzing out a little bit. So I will continue today with the Plymouth game in the Capital One Cup. As you see, an unbeaten pre-season. That's quite good, although some questionable results, especially against teams like Dover, where I should really have won that a little bit more dominantly, really, rather than drawing 1-1. But we did get a good 2-1 victory against Bristol City. I probably will do the first couple of, maybe we'll go up to the MK Dons game, and then what I will do is do, say, quarter of the way through the season update, probably around the Portsmouth, Sheffield United area, and then again halfway through the season, 3/4 of the way through the season, and then the end of the season. So I'm going to continue towards the Plymouth game. Quite confident going into the game. Staying unbeaten in pre-season is always a good sign. Say that, I'll probably balls it up, as I tend to get a little bit too confident in this game at the start of the season and then think I'm going to go on to win everything, and generally get about halfway through the season and struggle. So as usual, going through the endless mail that you get, but I just really can't be bothered to go through and sort out my subscriptions on that. Just takes too much time. Keep the captain and the vice captain as they are, as don't like to change things around too much in the teams. Don't like upsetting people. Egos get hurt and get lots of tears. That was a really long loading screen, so what I've done is edited that out. I mean that went on for ages. So again, endless mail. Let's get through this. Oh look, Pompey are going to get some money. 1.2 million. Is that all they're worth now? Is it? That should be interesting to see what happens there. But anyway, moving on. Wow. Okay. So another long loading screen. Again, that will be been sorted out in the post-production. I say post-production, that's me sitting there endlessly editing things. So again, we've gone through most of the mail now. Just want to get the season underway. Let's see who we could potentially play in the next round. We could play Norwich. That would be a very good game if we can get through past Plymouth. So fingers crossed on that one. The Norwich game would be a bit of a money maker, although it will be away. Right. Into my lineup. Moraes obviously injured from the last game, and we will play Shrewsbury. I really do need to sort out who I'm going to play and who I'm not. I'm going to play Sam Hoskins. I've had him on a couple of other save games. He's on loan from Sunderland, I think. I mean, Southampton, I tell a lie. That begins with S, it's the same. They wear similar colours as well. And I found him to be actually quite a good striker for a younger player. He happened to be here when I loaded up the game, so I was quite happy to see him, and I'm going to keep him as a first choice striker because I know he's quite good at poaching, which is why I did set him up as a poacher. I think I am going to just make a couple of little more changes, and I'm going to go with that. And first game of the season then. Loading. Loading. Hey. Apparently they can't look beyond Stevenage for this game. But I am always wary of whoever tends to do the guesswork as to who will win, because he generally tends to be wrong. We should encourage the team despite everyone considering us the underdog. So everyone considered us the underdog apart from Matey Boy. So, you know, I'm not going to tell them that we're the underdog, because we shouldn't be the underdog. I'm just going to go... Good luck, lads. That will do. Now off you go, ladies and gentlemen. The usual start the game, and then it'll probably go for a throw. Very rarely do the team score an early goal. Let's see. First bit of attacking, Hoskins plays through, it's Danny Lopez with a header, and Nelson plays it back to Cole. Well, that's a nice little ball forward, and Murray is now through, and that is 1-0 to Plymouth. That's not a good start. 6 minutes in, we find ourselves 1-0 down. Corner, whipped in, cleared straight back out again. It's Freeman in. And now ball. Oh, it's off the post. Oh, that's unlucky. That is a good shot. Would be nice to get an early goal for an equaliser, but ooh, it's not looking good. Hoskins again in the middle. Good little player, I think, is Hoskins. Not bad. And that's Tanzi. That's 1-0. Good finish. Bottom left-hand corner. That's a bit of a relief, really. Would like to be winning at half-time, but drawing is just as good as not losing. A little bit of a scrambles in the box, and it's going to be a counter-attack from Plymouth. And Murray down the left-hand side. He crosses in, and it's a foul. That would be Paris Cowan Hall then, who's now at Wycombe Wanderers. Scored at the weekend against Morecambe on his debut. Right, so 1-1 then at half-time. I'm going to tell them they are doing well, although I completely disagree with it. But let's see if we can pull off an upset, as according to my backroom staff, who think that we don't stand a chance. This is Young. And Cowan Hall. That must have been a dive there. Oh, really? I would have said that was more of a tackle than what we just put in. Still, don't complain, Dan, don't complain. So it'll be a free kick to us then, just over the halfway line. And we've given it straight away to their defence, but we have won it back. Looks like Plymouth are playing the ball over the top, and for some reason so are we. Which is not what I set out to do in the first instance. Nelson dithering with it, but he does find the keeper, and he should kick it long. Oh, that's a great ball. That's Feeney, and that is 2-1 to Plymouth. Warren Feeney. That's rather irritating. A ball over the top. We're going to make a substitution, I think, and we're going to bring Dunn on for ball. And I think I'm going to take Shrew off because he's not been great. So we'll make a double substitution. 20 minutes left. And we are chasing a goal. So I am going to say get attacking, because you can't win if you're not attacking. It's not looking good here. That looks like it's going to be a Plymouth win. And that's Grant in the middle. Danny Lopez plays it through. This is Akins. Oh, that's off the bar. That's just unfortunate. That could have been the equaliser there, but that is going to be a victory for Plymouth, and they will go on to play Norwich. Not the start I had in mind, but then again, I did say at the beginning that I wanted to focus on the League One. Just general manager cliche there. I was going to focus on the league now. Balls. That's disappointing. No. Unbeaten in pre-season, and the first game we come to, we lose. Apparently we gave it everything we had, but I don't believe that. Still not going to be disheartened. We've got Shrewsbury coming up, and we're going to look for the first game of the league to be a victory. That's what we're after. Oh, all the constant press and emails. It's just, do you know what, I'm going to send assistant. There's no point making you guys watch me talking to the press. So we'll put that result behind us, move on, look for a victory against Shrewsbury. Although I am feeling slightly gutted, to be honest. That was really, really annoying. A game we should have won, really. Shrewsbury are going to be the favourites in this game. I'm going to have to set that to send assistant every time. Oh yes, I forget we have the Johnston's paint. Draw all teams, and we will play Colchester. Wycombe Wanderers rivals. Although I don't really know why we count them as rivals, but they are. I probably should know that, being a Wycombe fan and all, but it's one of those things I've never really asked. Oh dear, our team is already upset as we go into the first game. Right, I am going to take Shroot off and play Akins down the right hand side this time. And I'll also put Leo Belek on the bench. So, moving on. In the hope for our first win of League One. Encourage the team. That was really encouraging. Midfielders, let's give you some passionate speech. I have faith in their God. They'll make the difference. There we go. That's what we want. Okay, so Shrewsbury get us underway then. I'll be happy if we don't lose this game. Is where we're going to aim for. Do not lose. Nothing worse than the first league match being a loss. So Parry's running down the left hand side now. He cuts inside and plays it to Richard, who gives it straight back to him. A little bit dithery from Shrewsbury there. That's a long ball that looked offside to me. Morgan's on the side. And it's a goal. And And that'll be Junior Agogo scoring from a rebound. That's a very, very weak goal, and I'm pretty sure Morgan was offside. But that's life. That's what all the people say. Now it's Hoskins. Plays it through to Lopez. Lays it back to Tanzi. He's giving it away, and now Wright breaks down the right hand side. And eventually cuts it back to Richards, who's standing on the halfway line. Plays the go-go through. He plays Morgan. He hits the post. They are all over us. Yes, I'd like to say our performance hasn't been good enough. Yeah, you can take the... We will shift it to a counter. And see how we get on with that. And tell the boys to pull their fingers out. Not cool. So parry across, and Anderson will gather that. At least he's staying in his box now. And Lopez picks up a card. And that's Freeman into Tanzi. Tanzi finally plays it through to Lopez, who loses it. If that's the best we're going to do all game, I will be rather annoyed. Long ball again. I've been trying to eliminate this long ball. I hate the long ball with a passion. It hardly ever works out. And now Hoskins is through. It's 1-1. That's good. That's good. That's very good. Well done, Hoskins. Oh, let's make a substitution. Let's have a look. What can we do? I think we can bring Shrew on, because Akins hasn't been playing well. Ooh, let's take Dunoff. I don't want to run the risk of we'll go for a triple substitution. And I'm going to tell these boys that we can do it, you know. I want to see a good display. I have faith in you. Go out there and make a difference. I also have faith in you. There's a lot more to come. There we go. Well, it looks like we're not going to lose. Oh, and now Hoskins has headed it on, but oh dear. Here comes the counter-attack from Shrewsbury. 2 minutes added on. It is cleared upfield. This is Balek. Hoskins. Good running from Hoskins. Plays it in the middle. This is Balek. Oh, it's 2-1, and that is fantastic. Absolute fantastic. Hopefully that will be the winning goal. I genuinely thought that was going to be a Shrewsbury breakaway. 10 seconds to go. Oh, and the go goes through. Who's hit the post? And it's cleared for a corner. This could be the last chance for Shrewsbury. I think we've moved up to 7th in the league. We have. 3 points at the start of the season is a good thing. But I'm counting my chickens. No, that is over. Brilliant. Yeah, boys, you did well. Well done. I'm proud of you. Okay, well that was a decent win. I will play the MK Dons game, and I think we'll leave it at that, and then I will come back once the season's rolling properly. So let's get this MK Dons game on the road. Send assistant. I still need to do that. Remind me next time to do that in the future, because obviously I'm doing this now. You won't be watching it now. Well, you will be watching it now, but not when I did this, which was technically then. Anyway, MK Dons won comfortably by the looks of it, and they're sitting top of the table. So we're going to have to muscle in on their parade here. Which, to be honest, Stevenage have got quite a physically strong side. The strength for most of the players is quite high, which is what you want in a team. You want a team that isn't going to lay down. They're putting us as favourites, but I always go into games slightly pessimistic because it is Football Manager after all, and any team can beat any team and then lose to the most knobby of teams. It really is. You can go and beat Manchester United 3-0 and then lose to Scunthorpe. No offence to Scunthorpe, but the results can vary so much in this game. I'll stick with the squad I had. Here we go again. I think I am actually going to set this as a counter-attacking game actually, because MK Dons do have a strong side going forward, so we want to try and hit them on the break. So we've got K charging forward now. And it's a good ball over the top to Bodic, and that's a good tackle there. But Bodic, oh dear, that's 1-0. He's always a danger man, but he had no right to score from there. This is why I go into games pessimistic, because when you win, it's a lot better. It does seem to be all MK Dons. I might have to set this attacking. It's crossed in and cleared. Only to K though, who hits it long. Great ball into Powell. Oh, nobody picked up low there, but he should have scored. He should have scored. Some strong words at half-time needed, I think. Your performance has not been good enough. I'm going to tell you quite assertively. I want to see a much better showing from you from the second half. And I want you to come out all guns blazing. We're going to go for it. Come on, boys. Here we go. Grant with the throw then, and Bodic again cutting inside, shoots, and that is 2-0. So much space. That man is such a danger when it comes to cutting inside. You can see that goal coming a mile away. Okay, substitute time. We're going to go for the same triple substitution, but this time I'm taking Hoskins off. Oh. Dunn's been playing quite well though. Wow, averagely well, but our two wingers haven't. So I'm going to take a massive gamble here and put Ball on the left and Shrew on the right. This is probably going to go down as an MK Dons win here. And now Danny Lopez plays it in. Oh. Yep. Well, that's a bit of a disappointing way to end the video, but hope you guys enjoyed it and turn up next time for part 4. I'm going to leave it right here. This is the Gaffer out.